I kind of do. I kind of came here to listen, but I'm still not walking. It's been 2 years, so I do have an issue. I'm just wondering, should I be able to stand on my prosthesis, just like one-legged stand? Because I can't do that. And the physical therapist says, you should be able to stand on the one leg. I can stand on my good leg. I just can't stand on the other leg. Is that unusual or typical?
So what goes on that makes you feel like you can't put your weight through your prosthesis? Like, is it a pain thing? Is it a trust thing? Is it what happens when you try to put your weight through the prosthesis?
Well, if I'm standing in the bars, I'm holding on to both sides and I'm shifting all my weight onto the left side. I can't seem to let go of the right hand to put all my weight on. Now, it's not pain. It's not comfortable. It could be a trust thing, I suppose, because it's been 2 years and I've had a lot of issues I have a good prosthetist now, but the one before I thought was awful. I mean, my leg was 3 inches too tall. The leg was kind of broken. It wouldn't hold my weight. So there's that's been going on, but I don't feel like I'm scared now, but I just can't do it.
Yeah. So those weight shifting exercises are great. That's one thing that even with people that have been amputees for a long time, we really focus on, and not necessarily letting go of the bars and saying, oh, I can put all my weight through the prosthesis and only the prosthesis. But kind of working on that transition slowly of trying to rely on your hands less, but being able to shift kind of from the left to the right and just pay attention to kind of where your body falls on the foot, getting a feel for, oh, I'm moving to the outside of the foot, to the inside of the foot, and then same kind of over to the right, of getting used to that, and then also forward to back. So just starting to get used to how your weight shifts, and you should be able to feel that that knee is stable. So the knee is not going to buckle or give out from underneath of you as you're kind of shifting your weight, right? And so having, whether it's physical therapy or even your prosthetist in the office, I know we do this with a lot of people starting off of initially just going through and kind of guiding their weight over to make sure, oh, you can shift onto the prosthesis. We know the knee's stable. You start to slowly build the trust that I can put my weight here and it's going to hold me up. It takes a heck of a lot of trust and a lot of time to build that trust to know that the prosthesis is going to be there for you. So we have some exercises too online and just like through the step-up program that we start really slow of breaking that down, because it's really easy to develop kind of some of those habits over time. You guys have anything to add to that?
All I was going to say too is, I mean, it's something that you have to build up to. When you walk, you're obviously doing single leg weight bearing activity, so you transition from right to left. But like Abby said, what you want to do is start out with both hands on the bars and slowly progress from being able to stand with, because you're the left above knee, you said, right? So, both hands on the bars and then work on that. So maybe it might only be 10 seconds the first time you try it, then try to go for 20 seconds and then 30 seconds. Work up like that before you take either of your hands off the bars. And then what you want to do is actually take off your left hand. You don't want to be standing on left leg, left hand, because if anything, we want to mimic what we would be doing maybe with a cane. So when you're walking with a cane, if you're a left above knee, you're going to use the cane in your right hand. So really you want to mimic it with your right hand on the bars and then your left leg down.
Actually, I've been doing that for quite a while.
Okay.
I can't seem to get past, I don't know what it is. And the physical therapist doesn't know what it is, neither does the prosthetist. I mean, they're really working with me, but I
Now you
don't
say
know.
you're not walking still. So what do you mean by that? Are you walking at physical therapy and you're just not walking at home, or what exactly do
Well,
you mean?
I can walk with a walker. I have used crutches too, just the hand one's not underneath my arms, but I'm real unsteady with that because I'm afraid of falling with the crutches, but at least I can do it. I go about
Okay.
90 feet with that, but I can use the walker. I get out of breath really easily, so I can't walk very far. But what I mean by not walking, I mean, I have to hold on to something. And if that's how I'm going to be the rest of my life, okay, but you know, I don't, I want to be able to walk without those type of assistance.
Right. And
I mean, I
obviously
am
that's
older. I'm not 20 years old, so I know it's going to take a lot more. I'm 67, and so I
Right.
know it's harder, you know, the
Right.
older you get. And now they've told me I have osteoporosis, so I think a lot of it might be in my mind because now I'm really afraid of falling. I was afraid of falling before, now I'm really afraid because I'm alone. I live alone, and something were to happen, you know, it's just, it's hard.